What is culture appropriation? In my understanding, it's different from culture to culture, different from time to time. In the next short 3 to 4 minute videos, I'm gonna try to explain it in my own word what culture appropriation is. These opinions are different from others, and I'm gonna use one of the YouTube video to explain it. In my understanding, I think this is the best video on the website to explain what culture appropriation is. As you can see, the YouTuber is dressed up like a Asian man and wearing a very traditional Asian clothes on the street. Try to get an opinion from other people. Does this look offensive to them? When the YouTuber is talking to people not from Asian culture, usually they find this costume very offensive. But as you see later in the videos, when he dressed up like this going to Chinatown, most people love it. Me as a Chinese, I love it. I think that looks amazing on him. So here's the question, where do we draw the line? What is culture appropriation in general? Let's use tea as an example, as it is one of the largest sins in China. When you pour tea to somebody else, if you pour the water all the way to the top of the cup, that means you don't like them and you want them to get out of your house. When elder pours tea to you, you're supposed to put your hands together and then knock on the table lightly. When a friend pours you tea, you're supposed to put 2 fingers together, knock on the table lightly to show appreciation and thanks. When younger generation pours tea to you, you use 1 finger, tap the table once to appreciate it, tap it 3 times if you really like them. Tea culture is extremely important in Chinese culture, and it can be traced back thousands of years. Most people with a well-educated background will use these tea culture or tea signs to communicate with each other, because in Chinese, traditionally, you should not speak to other in the face. That means even if you hate them, you do not tell them to get out of your house. You use these kind of signs to communicate. People protect others' pride even if they don't like them. If you're a Chinese and you do not know these because your parents did not teach you or something, if this is a business meeting, you will lose that opportunity on sight. But if you're a foreigner, you grab the tea, you just drink it like you treat it as a normal drink, nobody will judge you, because these type of rules usually don't apply to a foreigner. And if a foreigner knows some basic, like how to thank others with the tea sign, they will treat you like, oh, he knows about this, that's amazing, even if you use the wrong signal. So as my understanding, as my belief, anyone is appropriate for any type of culture element, as long as they are open, they're friendly, and they ask. As an individual, you should not be offended for other people not knowing your culture, because they did not grow up in your community or have the same background as you. When communicating with others in a culture-sensitive situation, be open, be honest. Tell them, I don't know, what should I do? And they will give you the answer. Do not guess or assume what you learn online or in the book, because it may be different from individual to individuals. Use the miracle word like hi, sorry, thank you, and you will be able to solve most issues you have for a culture-sensitive situation. For example, me, you don't need to completely understand my culture to be nice to me or approach me or phrasing to be culture appropriate. I will not judge you because you put your right hand over your left hand when you bow to me. Traditionally, because right hand you hold weapon, when you bow you put your left hand over right hand. But I don't expect you to know that. When you bow to me, I treat it as a pure kindness. I bow to you back. Be open-minded, be kind. Use the miracle word hi, thank you, sorry. If the receiving side is an intelligent human, he should be able to understand you, and you guys should not have any issue when communicating with each other. Hopefully this short videos give you some understanding of me and my understanding to culture appropriate. And have a good day.